Hello. This is going to be a general read for the masses. So, as far as the economy, as far as the United States government, as far as what God wants the Most High to hear. Now, I had did the reads as they were and should be um, given and posted over the last couple of months. Those are what they are. Listen, the Most High told me to get busy tonight, so that's what I'm going to do. Right here. So let me bless. This is going to be from, of course, today's date. So, God is saying wait for the end date. So starting from now until whenever the Most High tells me to reveal it during this read. So I hope this is not bothering you guys. This other, I'm gonna put this earpiece in too. Hopefully it gives more clarity. I hate having both earpieces in because it, I can't really hear myself. But anyway, give me 1 second to. Amen. Okay. So again, this is politics. This reading is political. This is the well-being of mankind. This is government. And I'm going to read the way I normally read. Okay. Okay. So, if you've been around the block long enough, you know that the big reds and the big brown, I don't do reversal room. So I don't need to go that way. Current situation with the world. Okay. Challenge with the world and specifically the United States because I'm in the United States. And the Most High told me not to do a read or give an oracle until the former queen was put to rest. And I was obedient. Okay? This is the world's current environment or what's happening in the world currently, okay? In the recent past regarding the world. What's on the mind of the people, specifically of the United States? How, this part is how the people really see the economy and the world. How, and especially the United States, this is how external people see us in the U.S. Do it again. Hopes and fears for the citizens of the United States. Near future. 15th of October. Wow, right around when the Mercury retrograde is completely over. And the outcome. Most High says wait. So I'm going to put this aside. I don't even lay the outcome yet. 15th of October. Let's get busy. Okay, we already know we're at war, so I don't need to emphasize that. Well, most people don't know that the United States is at war at this point, but there's a war happening on the world stage. Let's put it that way. So the blues, I will read reversals. Okay. One good shuffle. Actually, most I wants me to take that cut for whatever reason. Ooh, that's like the final cut. Most I is telling me. Ooh. 2, 3. Current situation in the world. Challenge of the world concerning the U.S. environmentally what's going on with the U.S. and the recent past regarding the U.S. What's on the mind of the people in the U.S.? How the U.S. sees our economy, how the external folks see our economy, hopes and fears of the people in the U.S. economy near future 15th of October. Okay. Wow. Most I saying one cut on all these decks. One cut. One cut. 2, 3. One cut. 6. Shuffles. He said, oh, pour through. Okay. I hope all of you are doing well. And 2, 3. You guys have enjoyed your summer. Ready for fall? 1, 2, 3. He said flow through. No shuffling anymore. Flow through. I don't know. I don't know what this flow through means. He's saying it too. He said no reds right now. Do the reds as I go. Shuffle 3 times for the reds. And then lay. Okay. Let's go. Okay. So currently what's happening on the world stage. I like to stack them up nice and neat. What's on the world? What's going on with the world stage? Imprisonment. I'm getting Holocaust. What current concerning the U.S. I'm getting? Oh my gosh. Look at the smoke. Okay, I don't know if a lot of you people are aware, but there's this like thing or this video on YouTube called the Zeitgeist, and you know these different type of conspiracy videos that talk about how you know the Walmarts and the Sam's Clubs were being prepared for concentration camps for, and this spread that I did was completely for the economy, what's to come. And to be honest with you, most I say this. A lot of people have been trying to get me to invest and get involved with Bitcoin. I refuse. Because to me, the Bible says whoever doesn't take the mark of the beast has a choice to either get their head chopped off or being enslaved. But I'm not sure about the being enslaved part, but I know head chopped off is definitely big. It's a fact. So let me not dwell on that. Let me keep moving forward. But I'm getting heavy Holocaust, concentration camp, war. And this is from a castle. The Most High is telling me that this war, the shots are going to be fired. There's going to be the king. Okay. The Most High is telling me there's going to be a leak somewhere. In the shadow of this card, it looks like there's a leak. Okay? Like an overcast, or almost like a hologram over in front of a building. Okay? And there's water pouring out from the leak from this castle. Okay? And it looks like water. So it's like Something is going to be made clear, but at the same time, it looks like clouds. So this leak is going to come out of the clouds, the internet. And shots are going to be fired from a castle. From a very, very old castle. But there's going to be a lot of devastation and destruction before this leak comes out. Okay. My God. You already messing me up now, God. But I thank you for using me, okay? Let me just get another fineness. Let me just miss my hand, cause this is just starting too deep. Like, Lord. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I gotta take this because it's reversed. Because of, okay, so this is happening now. This is what's getting, this hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. I mean, we're 48-24, no more than a week away from this happening. Once I upload this part, you're gonna see it in the news. Let me get clear before I speak. So, by the 29th. Okay, I don't know if a lot of you are aware, but the Vatican said that he told the Holy See the Pope told the Holy See at the Vatican that he wanted all monies that were in the Vatican or in Rome, Italy, to be moved to the Holy See financial institution, okay, by the 30th of September. I thought that was very strange. A lot of people, a lot of the watchers on YouTube have been predicting that the rapture is going to happen on the 24th. But when I heard about what the Pope had said about the finances, I was like, why would you want to move all the money that's in a country to the Vatican unless the mark of the beast is coming? Okay, boom. So the 29th is significant. Anywhere between now and the 29th. And it's almost like telling me, because the media mentioned that, well, the Pope had said by the 30th, actually the 29th is the deadline. Okay? Or it will be made very apparent. Okay? When whatever this is that comes about, there's gonna be a ceasefire. Okay? Another thing Mosiah is telling me, it's almost like not instructions, but from this particular castle, the president or whoever governed this, people didn't know that the person who was in charge of this building or has something to do with this building was actually dictating this war that's been happening in Russia and Ukraine. Ceasefire or an effort that was once being put into something is going to stop. The effort is going to stop. Okay, I'm getting another message. I'm seeing another shutdown. I'm seeing another shutdown from this war, or for something detrimental that's gonna come. It's not nuclear, but it's damn near like, okay, that was the last straw. It's almost like this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. And this is giving, most High telling me this is like Trump saying, nah, 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 nah. It's almost like Trump being very, very, like, comes out of nowhere and he's like very arrogant and just childish. And he's like, told you so. Um, or someone is like, told you so to him. It's almost like, if this is not, I don't want to say Trump being exposed, but something being uncovered. Either way, a decision is going to be made. If it's not, it's almost like it's happening behind the scenes, but the world doesn't know it yet. I don't want to dwell too long. Let me move forward. Well, okay. It's a trap. Whatever this is, it's a setup. It's definitely a setup. It's a setup. It's a setup to cause imprisonment. It's a setup to trap people and make them have to work and work and work and work. Whatever this is that's coming, is happening behind the scenes as we speak. It's going to cause heartbreak. It's going to cause heartbreak to the masses. I hate to say this, guys, but it's coming. The challenge is a thief. The thief is not talking. There's a thief involved here that's not talking. Because there's a thief that's not talking because of a relationship. Okay? Yeah. A relationship is over. There's no love in it. It's almost like, yeah, it's a trap to set someone up and break someone's heart. It's going to affect the world. And the challenge to this whole situation is that the thief is not talking, okay? Because I feel like it's like blackmail, okay? Again, and there's a lack of work being put in. 2, 3. Again. Wow. There's something about work heavy here. And it's a challenge. Something about work is a challenge. This is giving me very much so this whole Trump situation. Okay? This is giving me very much so espionage. This is giving that, even though I don't see a spy card, it's definitely giving me espionage, blackmail, a trap, betrayal, some heartbreak. I want to find out who's heartbroken here. Yeah. Who's heartbroken? 2, 3. People who are very knowledgeable. Let me get another one. The people who have knowledge of what's really going on are heartbroken. They're definitely younger, not as experienced. Family. The people who are heartbroken is Trump's family. They will be heartbroken by what is getting ready to come. Okay? And it has something to do with this war. I'm not gonna go through, too deep. Military, boom. Like, I don't even want to say talk to me nicer because you're not even gonna respect the idea of that. Military. In the environment right now is the military. His home has already been invaded. Um, but see, the challenge is that if this has something to do with Trump or Putin, let me put it this way, both of these persons, they know that there's a blessing in this whole ordeal for them, and that's going to be their karma. Whatever they know that they're not exposing. Okay, so the military on the 22nd. I don't know, is that tomorrow or the day after? It's coming on the 22nd. A very, very promiscuous woman. She might give him up. Fire sign, man, fire sign, woman. Both king and queen. That's a husband and wife. So that's either Biden and Kamala. That's either Trump and his wife. I can't see who else would. Biden's wife is not involved in politics. It's either Kamala and Biden or Trump and his wife. That's and there's no victory. So there's going to be two politicians, a man and a woman, or two people who are involved in politics that are not going to get victory regarding this military situation. Either this duo is not going to get victory because of the military situation, or the military is not going to get victory because of this duo by the 22nd. Here she is again. This woman is powerful. She's powerful. She's trusted. She's I don't think Trump's wife would be a part of the Eastern Star. So this is definitely Kamala. The military are not going to get victory because Biden and Kamala is going to do something. It's almost like they, at the last minute, by the 22nd, stop something because they realize that they stopped the military from going into invade or do something, and it's really because of, at the end of the day, if you look, this woman is looking at the lack of victory. She knows she's causing it. She's looking at it. So she's outside of it, right? And she's looking at it in past tense. Like she stopped the military from having the victory. That's Kamala. I don't want to say what I think that is, but it has something to do with the boss, someone who's higher up than her. He's looking at her, looking at the victory be shut down. They're both looking back. It's almost like her shutting this victory down that the military were trying to do or have. Most I say it saves the United States some money. Save someone some money somewhere. This does not have to be Kamala. This does not have to be any names that I'm mentioning. I'm just giving you scenarios. Let's move forward. In the recent past regarding the United States, there was a long road to get to where we are now. Everything that's happening on the world stage right now was a long time coming. It did not happen overnight. And there was some bad news in the recent past. I'm trying to think of what that may have been. The long road to bad news. There was a long road. Oh, long road to bad news. It's a long road, but people are getting over the heartbreak. That was the Queen of England passing. Now, this could have something to do with the Queen of England and her son, the king. keep on. There was a game that was, there was, okay, somebody, when the queen stopped, or when the queen passed, the game stopped. The chessboard was put to a halt. Okay? There was a partnership that ceased in the recent past. And we don't, like, this again makes me feel like it's hidden. Yeah. The partnership ended because the queen headed the financial system. The queen. The partnership ended when she died. There was a partnership that came to a halt when she passed. Okay. Which is affecting everything moving forward. Okay. Okay, yeah. That put an end to something. Yep. Okay, I'm getting the energy. Okay. My dad used to play a game with me when I was younger, and I could have, like, when he said, I used to always see him and the family members play cards during the holiday, right? And I used to always wonder, like, what are they doing? And, till I got to a certain age, I said, Dad, can you teach me how to play cards? He said, yeah, I'm going to teach you a game called 52 Pickup. So, listen, if you know, you know what 52 Pickup was. And I wanted to get, when my dad did that to me, I was so mad because I wanted, like, from that moment, I swore I was going to get my dad back. And I was going to trick him into playing 52 Pickup with me. And it's like, how can you trick somebody to get you to play 52 Pickup? So anyway, in the recent past, when the queen passed, something came to an end by way of trickery, like the game 52 Pickup. It's almost like somebody dropped the ball and said, okay, because you guys don't understand the system or what's really going on, you guys pick up the pieces. You clean up the mess. When she passed, and this is happening behind the scene, when the queen passed, there was a major player who was very deceptive in the background, said, up, 52 Pickup, and walked away and said, clean up the mess. I don't mean to laugh because it's definitely getting ready to affect the world. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to adjust myself for this second half. But I promise you this, we're about to find out. Let somebody challenge me. Let somebody challenge me with these messages. Lord, we got another one coming. Okay. So, what's on the mind of the politicians of the United States and the people of the world, but just in general? Unexpected money, stimulus. Okay, so we talking about the masses. Y'all, I swear to God, y'all are so incredible. Y'all worried about this damn stimulus that's supposed to be coming? I can't right now. Okay. And you're hoping that Biden will be very generous with this stimulus. Everybody wants this money. And they're thinking about how it's like money is dried up. Everybody's wondering, everybody's like, they want the stimulus to just try to put them back on their feet because all the other stimulus that they got, they didn't do the right thing. So now they've learned enough since the first couple of stimulus that have come out from Trump. They know what to do. A lot of people know what to do with the money that is anticipated. And there's a lot of talk and communication about what to do. Okay? Let me clarify that. God wanted to come out, so we're going to take it. And that's the truth. The masses, you guys are thinking about being slapped in the face regarding something, some truth. But you guys are not confused about this truth. The masses are not confused about this truth. This has something to do with the stimulus. This is twofold. So there's a truth um, that the masses are aware of right now. Um, and I don't know what it has to do with, but it's like twofold. The stimulus and almost like a conspiracy being exposed. Let's keep moving. I didn't get the outcome yet. Okay. How do you guys see yourself? You guys are anticipating this damn money. The world is anticipating this damn money. Like, y'all not think about nothing else that's going on. Y'all really have no clue. Because you guys are feeling trapped. There's a lot of financial constraints in this world. And a lot of people are not getting ahead. And that is the absolute truth. A lot of people feel stuck, and you guys are waiting for you're waiting for the power of the man. Most people, it's like the world, you guys are waiting for God. It's almost like you guys are waiting for God to step up and say, give them their money. Give them one more stimulus. Crazy. Wow. I get it. I understand. It's tight out here. Especially, God bless you all. God bless myself, too. And everybody is unsure. But everybody still, at the same time, knows that change is on the way. This is a very selfish energy of you people. It's almost like the world, the masses is waiting for God and the Virgin Mary to just have compassion on the people who are suffering and struggling here in the United States. And that's a fact. How external, like people overseas see us. You know what's so sad is that the outside world, people outside the United States see us as lucky. Okay, so I'm gonna say this to all the people in the United States. Okay, there needs to be more gratitude because things can and will get more worse real soon. So I think that this part of the message is, I gave you politics, and now we're getting into, how a lot of you are operating and how to shift the energy. Get into the attitude of gratitude ASAP. Because the people outside the United States see us as like the people who have work and wealth. But we're also the people who deliver bad news a lot. And are not being blessed in a way. People see us as working. It's almost like people outside the United States see us ungrateful. And things are slowing down, like things are not the way they used to be in the United States. Yeah. But it's like the people outside the United States really know that we got it good. We got it better than they do. But we're walking around with a damn carefree attitude, shit don't matter. Life is great. And yeah, life is great for some of us, but damn. Yeah, get in the attitude of gratitude. Get in the attitude of gratitude. This right here, on the outside looking in, there's a return of, oh, mm, the external forces to the United States see somebody returning, and that is Trump. That's what the Most High said, and that's just what it is. Now, hopes and fears of the good people here. Everybody's waiting for that letter for stimulus. I'm done. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. But something is over, and it's gonna be. You guys, the people, most of the people in the United States are gonna be hoping that something is not over, and there's a letter that comes, and people won't be heartbroken and lied to. They're hoping that God will show favor. A lot of people are struggling right now, man. This must be God's way of telling me to try to send some healing energy to the masses, to people who are struggling and can't figure out find a way. I'm telling you, attitude of gratitude. If you guys got a checkbook with an active bank account, write yourself a blank check for the amount of money you need. Sleep with it under your pillow. Pray Psalms over it. Anoint it with holy water or holy oil, and sleep with it for 3 nights straight. But again, I think that, you know, get in the attitude of gratitude and repent ASAP, because the clock is ticking. And I'm like, let's just see what the 15th and this last date that Most High told me not to give yet. So this is by the 15th of October. It's some money coming. There's definitely some money coming by the 12th of October, as a matter of fact. So maybe the stimulus is going to come by the 12th. But there's going to be a lack of cooperation. Hope. But there's going to be hope. Even though people are not going to see the fruits of their labor. And it's still going to be, this whole situation is going to be confusing. So, between now and the 15th, there's something going on heavy about war. Or something that's maybe revealed about Kamala, Trump, and Biden. Or regarding Queen of England and her legacy and the new king. All by the 15th of October is heavy. By the 15th, people are going to be, you guys, you know, most of the masses are going to be feeling trapped because there's still confusion, even though there's hope and there's lack of cooperation. But no anxiety. It's like, which way to go? Not having it, like, it's not a bad situation by the 15th. The world is not going to see anything heavy and detrimental by the 15th. Some things, some kinks are going to be ironed out. But there's not a lot of money. There's not a lot of money. There's nothing. It's almost like, this is giving me stalemate energy. This is giving me let me clarify this whole section. Okay. So, there's some money coming in. This is also someone who's very wealthy and prominent that is going to see some grief from afar. I don't want to say what I think it says. But somebody very wealthy and prominent. See, this is what happens when you clarify. And I'm glad I did. You know, there's a reason why the Most High wanted me to clarify. But there's a wealthy woman on the 12th that's going to see some grief coming about from afar. It's like whatever we thought we saw was bad with the war, almost like we ain't seen nothing yet. But we're going to see it from afar. Because, you know, the United States is considered the wealthiest nation, right? And there's going to be a lack of cooperation because a contract is broken. There's no harmony. An agreement is, something is being breached. That's what it is. It's something being breached. And I'm going to say about the 15th, give or take 2 weeks. Because this is something that's like, I don't know how to explain it. And there's a lot of confusion around a decision that has been made. That's going to be made. I think a decision is going to be made. It's going to be a verbal decision, though. And there's going to be some blame. Something has something to do with over here with this situation I was talking about in the beginning. Someone's going to be the blame. It's almost like someone dropped the ball. And it's going to feel trapped, but it's not going to be like detrimental, I'm saying. But let me bite my tongue. Right. There's going to be some victory. There's going to be some victory. I don't want to say there's going to be some victory with Trump being confined, but there's going to be, or not being confined, one or the other. I'm telling you, whatever this was over here, where I felt like Kamala said something, and something, because of something she said verbally prevents something from happening to Trump. Boom. Okay, hold on. It's almost like this war, I'm telling you, people don't know. I've been telling people for a long time. I'm going to say this, I'm going to put this on record. I've been telling people for a very long time that Trump and Putin had a deal. And the reason why Trump was going so hard to stay in office is because that deal was supposed to be fully executed during his second term. So since the government went in and came in behind the scenes and impeached him, the plan was for Putin to flex and threaten, almost like threaten the world with his military arm, as a way of saying, if you guys don't let Trump back in office, I'm going to turn it all the way up. Boom. So the anxiety that's not there, yeah. It's almost like a war has been avoided by the 15th. Like an escalation has been avoided. Right. Yep. There's an escalation being avoided as we speak by the 15th. Now, the outcome, now that okay. So the Most High is saying after the government shut down. So that is the first week of December. That's what the Most High just said to me. First week of December. First week of December. So from October 15th to the first week of December, give or take 2 weeks. This is after retrograde. Wow. Somebody's going to be exposed, or there's going to be a realization that someone's been controlling something behind the scenes. And most I saying say it. It's like Putin controlling Trump. That's what the Most High told me to say. Mind my business. I only do what the Most High tell me to do, and I shut my mouth. Shut your mouth. That's enough. Most family, that was a running joke for all the cousins, because our parents used to, our moms used to say, "Shut your mouth." It's like that. Shut your mouth. Okay. Yeah. This false person that's going to be exposed is going to be exposed for being a spy. Yes, sir. Can't make that up. And I said something about a spy earlier. Yes, I did. I sure did. Where is the Sorry, guys. I sure did. Should I leave out? No. Okay. Take that. Yep. By the first week of December, a spy is going to be. People are going to clearly see who the spy is and who there's going to be a spy and a negotiator. This is plain as day. We already know on the world. I'm not going to accuse Putin of being a spy, but we already know what the Russians what they about anyway, right? Right? And we already know who the negotiator is, right? So when you get the page of clubs and the page of swords, you get what you get. Can't make that up. But they're not even kings. That's the crazy thing. That's exactly what this is saying. This is saying this woman and this puppet. It's almost like this woman is a very, very conniving, manipulative woman, like almost like a female prostitute Russian spy, right? That's got, oh my God, his wife. Okay, I'm done. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Lord, forgive me. Oh my God, double negotiator. This is gonna come out. Oh my God, this is not gonna be good. This is not gonna be good. Hold on. I'm telling you, for some reason, okay, I'm gonna just put it out here. This reading is gonna save my life. This reading right here, for whatever reason, Most High said, say it. Say it. This reading is gonna save my life. Period. When you're doing Most High's work, period, you just gotta be obedient and say forget. A new loving beginning. What did I just say? You seen me shuffle. Good news. Whatever this is, This is, oh my gosh. It's almost like, I can't even put myself in this, I really can't, but as far as the masses is concerned, this is giving me, I gotta clarify. Let me clarify. What is this puppet woman lady about? gift. This is almost, okay, now I'm getting black man. It's almost like this woman has him, or this person has this other person on a puppet string. Bribery. Okay, bribery. That's what it is. It's bribery. Someone's being bribed. Okay, bribery. Spy. New stable beginning. Someone is bribing someone to take an offer for a new stable beginning, because a spy, and the spy, yeah, someone got somebody by the neck, and the spy has all the tea. So the spy is saying, either you take this new stable beginning and go live a happy life, and I don't even know what or else is, because I don't see a or else, because it looks like things turn out great. Well, let's see. Two offers. Yeah, oh my God, twice. It's a bribe from a spy. There's a bribe from a negotiator. And they're both upright. That's bugged out. Wow. You are speaking loud and clear, Most High. Two brides on the table. Three, really? Wow. Ooh, and the spy coming back. Okay, so after, okay. Wow. Okay, boom. You see this spade? He's looking at the negotiator. They're both looking in this direction. They both have an opportunity, a bribe, either they're getting or receiving. This is a bribe also, but I don't know who this woman in the puppet is. That could be a man and a man and a man and a woman. It could be whatever. But we got the spade. Oh, we got the spade and wands. So we got the sword and a wand, right? Page, bride. And then these two cards right here are the same card here and here. So it's like the bride didn't work. The offer, it either did or didn't work, but these two are almost like, it almost puts them like back into partnership. Like it puts them back into partnership or in position where now Trump, where let's say Putin was leading Trump, these two bribes or something like that makes it so that Trump leads Putin. And then this new loving, it's like this new happy, beginning happens, right? Let me further clarify. What's this new beginning about? What is this good news? It's like a de-escalation. This good news. Someone's gonna feel defeated. I gotta clarify. This good news that Trump gets is gonna make. Okay, this good news that the one who negotiates gets is gonna make the one who spies feel defeated. Right. Oh my God, I just said it. It's almost like where Putin was leading Trump. Trump is above or leading or in control of Putin. It's, Trump is off the hook, but Putin is hard. He feels defeated. Okay, then hold on. And this doesn't have to be Trump or Putin. I please. It's just I'm giving you a scenario of economics, politics, and who these players could be. But when you see it unfold, take whoever out and put whoever in, because this is gonna happen. And this is gonna make, okay, whoever this negotiator is gonna make them, once the good news turns out in this person's favor, he's gonna he's going to be very, very happy, or he or she, and going to be holding back, like keeping their mouth shut, off the, like, shh, we don't want to hear and see from you for another 20 years type shit. That kind of thing. So this is like de-escalation and scandal. Okay. Definitely de-escalation and scandal by the first week of December. Take it how you want to take it. Be blessed.